Hey y'all, how are you doing today? My name is Phoenix Ravenfire and I'm coming at you with today's Divine Purpose message. It is Thursday, July 2nd, and the Divine Purpose message is titled, The Version You Tone Down. You can get your own Divine Purpose message by going onto their website, www.divinePurpose@beehiiv.com. They are also offering a paid subscription option with an app that they have developed, and it will allow you to get some more information as well as have live interaction with classes and different subjects that they offer. I just think this is a great company, and they offer you services to help heal yourself and others and to open up your perspective of things and just to let you know, like, hey, healing is not always easy and fun. You have to feel it to heal it, and they are giving us the tools day by day to feel it and heal it. It is very important for us to work on our past hurts and traumas so we can move forward in life in the vibration of love and not fear. Love is greater than fear. And we just have to be mindful that not everybody is having a loving day. Some people are living in that chaotic and fear. And you know, it's okay to live like that for a little bit, but we really need to go with what is going to make us have the most peace in our life. And if that's, you know, saying no, say no. If that's letting people go, let them go. If they're meant to come back into your life, they will. And it's sometimes good for people to know, like, hey, I'm not going to stay around and let you talk to me that way, treat me that way, abuse me, or just use me. You know, like, if there's no reciprocation, keep it moving. It's got to be equal. We can't constantly give and not get anything back. You know, those are what we call energy vampires, and they're only in our life to just suck us dry and keep us stuck. So join this mission of the Divine Purpose message and me. Join my mission to try to spread love and light to the world through what I do and offer people. Don't be embarrassed if you are, you know, in a situation and you just need someone to reach out to hear you, listen to you. Like, I'm here. Reach out to me, okay? Check out my website and see what I have to offer. You might not have a need for it, but at least you'll be able to see what options I offer. And then if you run into somebody along the way, you can be like, hey, I know this really cool site that might be able to help you through some things, and check it out. I also have a YouTube channel, so if you want to see my work and check it out, you can. It is my handle on there is Phoenix Ravenfire 5378. So go ahead and check those videos out. Get a little taste of what I do and see if it works for you, and then you can go onto my website and book an appointment with me. All right, I do have live options and I have recorded options. I always tell everybody the recorded options are probably going to be your best bet, because then you can play them back at your convenience and you don't have to worry about time constraints like, oh, I gotta be free at this time. So that's what I have. So today's Divine Purpose message is entitled, The Version You Tone Down. I know I've toned down myself throughout the years, and now I'm like, whatever, you get what you get, and if you don't like it, you can get to stepping. Okay, this is me. I'm very colorful. I'm very out there. You know, I do have my side where I keep to myself, but you know, if I'm passionate about it, I'm gonna be loud. So there's a little bit of blurb from the author about her experiences and her feelings first, and then we'll get into the stuff. All right. So she says, I am more intense than I let on. I feel things deeply, think about things obsessively, care about things completely. In most rooms, I turn this down to something more manageable. Then I meet people who wanted the uncalibrated version. That was the first time I understood what I had been hiding was actually the best thing about me. Yeah, growing up, pretty much my whole life, I was told to like chill out. Don't speak about your feelings and things and what you observe and stuff, because you know what you're saying is not normal. Everybody's gonna look at you like you're crazy. And I wish I just, you know, said, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna just be me and say what I want to say, because I think a lot of people would be more keyed into what the hell's going on in the world that I knew and felt as a child, and was trying to open people's eyes up to the sheephoodness that we're so used to. And I was told to just hush and sit in the corner and just pretend like you're invisible. So I've been invisible for 46 years, and the last year I've just been popping out and don't care who sees me and doesn't see me, because if you don't want to see me, you don't have to see me. I don't have to be involved in your life at all. And that's how we should roll. And if they're meant to, you know, once they get on their healing journey, they'll bop back in. And if y'all are vibing right, you'll, you know, get back together. But most people are just in our life, or we are in people's life, just for a little quick second to meet them wherever they need us to meet them. And then when we do whatever we need to do, we just and go in the other direction, and they go in their own direction. And that's, you know, that's cool. That's how it is sometimes. All right. So the activity we're going to do is stand in front of a mirror, take one breath, let your face do whatever it actually wants to, not the composed version, the real one. Hold it for 10 seconds. That face is the one this week is about. With writing assignment for today, we're going to pause, breathe, and write. Quick and dirty, complete this sentence. The part of me I most often hide is ... Write without editing. Let the honest answer come first. This next section is an experiment, the costume experiment. Today, wear or carry one thing that expresses a part of yourself you normally keep hidden. A color you love but rarely wear. A piece of jewelry that feels like the real you. Something that signals the version of yourself you tone down for rooms. The intention. This is not about fashion. It's about letting the outside world carry a signal about the inside one. About giving the hidden part of yourself a physical presence in the world today. The experiment. Move through your whole day wearing it. Notice how people respond. Notice how your body feels. Notice whether you stand differently, speak differently, move differently when you are dressed for the real version of yourself rather than a presented one. The finding. Most people will say nothing. Some will notice in a good way. The most interesting data point will be how you feel from the inside. That feeling is what it's like to stop hiding. I was told pretty much all my life how to dress, talk, wear my hair, you know, just how to go about life, what I was supposed to be interested in, what I wasn't supposed to be interested in. And I made myself real small and put my needs and wants and dreams and stuff on hold, because I was always told that's not how it's done. That's not how it's gonna be done. You know, that's not how we're gonna do things. From a young age, I was in a household where I was pretty much around a lot of conflict, chaos, anger, lies, just feeling unwanted, unloved. Felt like I was a mistake, was told I was a mistake. Jealousy, you know, so when you're supposed to feel safe and secure in your world and you're not, like, what do? You know, you just kind of crumble inside yourself and hug yourself and be like, and you know, try to comfort yourself the best way you can, because you just feel abandoned and shattered when you're not supposed to. You're supposed to feel happy, cheerful, free as a kid, you know? But yeah, that's a little bit about my story. Not many people know about my life and my childhood and everything because I wasn't allowed to express myself and let everybody know what was going on based on fear. It took a long time for me to realize that shit wasn't normal. No, not everybody lived that way and was treated that way and talked to that way. I joke now and I say, hey, I felt like Cinderella in my house. But yeah, I did. I just was doing all the chores and doing all the things to keep everybody happy, and it was just expected. And the other person in the house that I was related to was just allowed to do whatever he wanted and got waited on hand and foot, where I was doing my own laundry forever, you know, since I can remember, and was told, well, if I don't do his laundry, he ain't gonna do it. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? I ain't gonna do my laundry either, so you can do my shit. But no, it was expected for me to just kind of be like a slave and do everything for everybody, as well as waking up first in the morning because I was told that I was the one that took too long. So I had to get up first at a young age after not sleeping all night because I had a health condition that I just, you know, found out later on in life that it was something going on where it was poo-pooed, you know, put to the side, like, oh, there's nothing wrong. She's just a nervous kid, you know, whatever. But yeah, I was expected to do everything and wake everybody up and do all the things because I took the longest to get ready in the morning in the bathroom. So sometimes we just need a little check. And if someone says, hey, that ain't normal, maybe just kind of reflect a little bit in the mirror. Like, oh, it's my normal. But thank you for pointing that out, that it ain't normal. It's Mercury retrograde, so a lot of stuff from our past is being brought up and coming up for us to heal, and it's in Cancer, so it's gonna be that deep emotional shit. So I had a little bit of diarrhea right now in the mouth, so I apologize, but you know, this is me. You know, you get to know a little bit about me that you might not have known, and I was very good at hiding it, but not to everybody. Some people saw it, and they're telling me that they saw it now, and I'm like, shit. And it makes me cry because I'm like, damn, I just wanted to not have people know. But yeah, sometimes you think you're hiding things and you're not. You're only hiding it from yourself. But the people that really, truly care about you, they might not always say it out loud and proud. They see it. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Today's daily cosmic weather report. The moon is waning in Aquarius, moving through its last quarter phase, asking what makes you genuinely different from everyone else. Aquarius honors the unconventional, the authentic, and the parts of you that do not fit the expected shape. Jupiter in Leo continues to expand the courage to be seen, while Mercury retrograde in Cancer asks, what has been felt but swallowed? Today, the sky is asking for the unedited version of you. The moon is waning in Aquarius today, moving through its last quarter phase. Aquarius moon energy is unconventional, authentic, and deeply individual. It has no interest in conformity. It asks, what makes you genuinely different from everyone else? For a day about what you keep hidden, an Aquarius moon is the perfect backdrop. It honors the unusual, the eccentric, the parts of you that do not fit neatly into an expected shape. Jupiter in Leo continues to expand the energy of authentic self-expression and the courage to be seen. Leo does not hide what it is. It presents itself fully, without apology, without the edit. Jupiter is amplifying the invitation right now. What would you express if you stopped managing how you are received? Mercury retrograde in Cancer continues to turn communication inward. The question it keeps asking, what has not been said? What has been felt but swallowed? What truth has been waiting for the right moment to finally be spoken out loud? What this means for today. The sky is asking for the unedited version. What have you been keeping in the back room? Today, bring that forward. Today's Sacred Circle reflection question: what do you keep hidden? And who gets to see the real version? Number 1, are you keeping your humor hidden? The actual kind, the one that comes out with specific people and makes everyone cry. I kind of can be funny sometimes. People say I am. I don't really try to be, but I guess that's just my personality. Are you trying to keep hidden your opinions, the real ones? The ones I have thought about carefully and almost never say out loud? Those sometimes pop out too, and I call that mouth diarrhea. You know, sometimes you just can't hold shit in anymore because you're just aggravated by the stupidness going around you, and it just bloop, pops out. And then people look at you like, that was kind of harsh, but you're like, that's how I was feeling. Are you hiding your sensitivity? How much things are actually affecting me? How deeply I feel things I pretend to take lightly? Are you keeping your ambition hidden? How much I actually want? How far I actually am trying to go? Are you keeping your strangeness under wraps? Like, what's really normal? I mean, like, we all are a little bit strange, but that's cool. We're all individuals. We're, you know, so we say, we're just different. We're like the same energy in different bodies, just experiencing things differently. But, you know, it is what it is. Just be strange. It might not be strange to somebody else. Somebody else might be like, yo, I'm just this strange. Cool, we found our strange partners. We could be strange together and it ain't strange. Yeah, the specific ways you are unusual that you have been toning down since you were little. Let it pop out. Today's crystal of the day is iolite. It reveals true north. Iolite is the vision stone, the stone of seeing yourself truly and the hidden made visible. Its deep violet blue carries the energy of the inner eye, of the self-perceived clearly, without the distortion of performance or the fog of what others need you to be. Ancient navigators used iolite as a compass, holding it up to the sun to find their direction when the sky was overcast. It showed them true north when nothing else could. Use iolite when you need to find your true north, find your true self. For a day about what you keep hidden, Iolite is the perfect companion. It will help you see the hidden parts of yourself clearly, not with judgment, but with the clear, honest recognition of something that has always been there. Try this. Hold Iolite and ask, what part of myself am I most afraid to let be seen? What would happen if I let it into the room? Reach for Iolite when you want to see yourself clearly rather than the filler of who you think you should be. When you are ready to bring a hidden part of yourself into expression. When you need the courage to be genuinely, specifically yourself in a room that might prefer a more managed version. When you simply need a compass back to your own true north. Today's affirmation. The part of me I keep hidden is not too much. It's not too intense, too strange, too loud, too specific, too different. It is the most interesting thing about me. Every time I have toned it down to make someone else more comfortable, I have paid the price of being slightly less alive in that room. Let's repeat that. Every time I have toned it down to make someone else more comfortable, I have paid the price of being slightly less alive in that room. That hit home for me because I was always made to be less alive in a room, in all the rooms. So see, yeah, it applies to me too. You're not the only one. So today I bring it forward, not to perform it, not to shock anyone with it, just to let it exist in the same space I inhabit. The hidden thing was never the problem. Hiding it was. Again, because my inner child kind of needs to hear it. The hidden thing was never the problem. Hiding it was. Today, let one hidden part of yourself into a room where you would normally keep it out. Share the real opinion. Make the actual joke. Show the genuine enthusiasm you usually tone down. Tell someone something true about yourself that you normally edit. Choose the person carefully. Choose the moment deliberately. Then let the hidden thing be present. Notice how the room receives it. Notice how your body feels when the outside version matches the inside one. Today's daily gratitude moment. Today, be grateful for one person who has seen the hidden version of you. Someone who knows the uncalibrated version, who has met the intensity or the humor of the strangeness or the full depth of what you actually are, and who wanted more of it rather than less. Be grateful for what that person showed you about yourself. They reflected something true. And today's closing blessing, by a quote by E.E. Cummings: to be nobody but yourself in a world which is doing its best day and night to make you like everybody else means to fight the hardest battle which any human being can fight and never stop fighting. May you bring one hidden part of yourself into the light today. May you discover that the room can hold it, that the people worth keeping can receive it, that the version of you that gets edited out is often the version that should be most loved if you let it be seen. You have been keeping yourself in the back room for long enough. Today, you come forward. So let's all hold hands and take a big step forward together into our uniqueness and weirdness, and let it out, because you don't know who around you needs that and is looking for someone to let them step out. So I hope you enjoyed today's Divine Purpose message, and that you will join me for more Divine Purpose messages. And also check out my website and see if I have any services that you would like to buy and work with. So again, my name is Phoenix Ravenfire, and you can check out my website at www.thephoenixrejuvenationcenter.com. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Enjoy bringing out that part of you that you make small to make someone else feel comfortable. So I guarantee you, when you really pop out, you're going to be a happier person, and you're going to attract the people that will allow you to be you, because they're going to finally be like, wow, there's a person out there that allows me to just be me. No judgment, just unconditional love and support. It's okay. It's okay. Pop out. Let's go. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.